Are you tired of being overcharged and forced into paying a monthly subscription for your Mac and Windows software? Well, if you are, currently we're having a 50% off discount on all the latest Mac and Windows software, such as AutoCAD, SolidWorks, Photoshop, Microsoft Office, and much more. Our 50% off discount will be ending soon, so be sure to text us "Need Software" to 213-640-9738. That's 213-640-9738. We aim to please, so expect 24/7 technical support, the latest premium software, instant software links delivered to your email, and PayPal Buyer's Protection Guarantee.
The white supremacists use division as a weapon, dividing our families, our wealth, rewarding traitors, murdering heroes. Yet we survived. We fought for our reparations. Now it's our turn to divide and administer God's power. I am Agent Nuria Sellers, a foundational Black American. I promise that nothing will come between us. Buy the sci-fi novel, Nothing Will Come Between Us, available January 22nd. Pre-order online today at Amazon and Google Play. Spiritofo1811publishing.com. Our story, our family.
Are you living the life you deserve? Stop letting your finances ruin your success. Fix your credit now with Big Dream Solutions. In just a click, you can start changing your life for good. Our credit professionals analyzes your credit report and builds a strategy designed for your needs. No matter your goal, nothing is impossible. We get results. Schedule a consultation today and let us help you live your dreams. Big Dream Solutions. Take action now.
Racism is the most powerful system on the planet, yet it is often perceived as the most taboo subject to discuss. World-renowned activist and best-selling author Tariq Nasheed takes on this challenge head-on in his new book, Foundational Black American Race Baiter. This is the most important book you will need in order to understand the mechanisms of systemic racism and how to counter this system. Get Foundational Black American Race Baiter now at Amazon and BarnesandNoble.com. Also get limited autographed collector's editions of the book at officialfba.com.
Boom, there it is. Make me a swig. All right, here it is. What's going on, guys? All right, we're here. What is going on, good family? How is everybody doing? We are here, and we're ready to chop up game. Papiakute and Lilavove to the family. Papiakute and Lilavove to the family. Peace and love, as we say in the Foundational Black American Tut language, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here. I'm your gracious host. My name is Tariq Nasheed, and you are listening to Tariq Radio live right now. Glad to have the good black family and other people. I know there's a lot of different people around the world who watch the broadcast, but we're here and we're ready to chop it up. The ladies are saying, nice haircut. There you go. Yes, the hair's getting longer. I'm like Samson. You dig? Oh man, we got a lot to talk about on tonight's broadcast. Now, first of all, I hope you guys all have my book, Foundational Black American Race Baiter, a great book you can get at Amazon.com. And I hope you guys all have the new book. Well, I hope you guys have the t-shirts, the Rutasussy t-shirts. I hope you guys have that. Somebody said, what did Skip Gates say? Skip Gates said, call U.S. immigrants, called us immigrants. Oh, no. See, this is what we're going to talk about. We got to talk about this stuff. We got to talk. And shout out to people. People are already sending stuff on the Cash App. A lot of people are sending stuff on the Cash App. I didn't ask, but people are doing it. They're hitting the Cash App very heavy. So I will say I appreciate that. I will say I appreciate all the family hitting up the Cash App. KingFlex818. A lot of people are just randomly hitting the Cash App. I guess they feel compelled because I rarely promote the Cash App, but People are hitting it up. So KingFlex818, that is the Cash App. I see we have some tethers in here. We have some tethers in here kind of hating on my luscious foundational Black American hair. Let's see. I see some hatred in there. I smell hatred in the room. Listen, don't hate. Don't hate, appreciate. There is no cheat code. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a robust foundational Black American hairline. All natural. My hair is all natural. I don't have any chemicals in my hair. And I take that as a compliment. If my hair is so nice that there are tethers in the room who are saying, well, there must be something going on. You must have a lace front or something. No, Ubuntu. This is just good eating and getting decent haircuts. See, Ubuntu, the reason why some of you tethers are hating on the haircut is because you grew up, and I've talked about this before, a lot of times your family members, they were very cheap and they wanted to save money. So Papa decided to cut your hair on his own. Instead of taking you down to the black barbershop and letting the brothers do you right, your coon dad from Uganda or wherever he's from was like, fuck those Akata. You cannot be around Akata. So he got some clippers and fucked your little baby hairline up. So your hairline has been receding ever since you were 3 years old. You were 3 years old, running around this motherfucker looking like Ben Vereen. Hairline just all pushed back as a kid, getting ridiculed. You understand? So niggas like me who come along and my hairline is robust because my parents took me to the barbershop and let the brothers put the right oils and grease. You know, we foundational Black Americans, we grew up with that Sulfur 8. We grew up with the Blue Magic. We grew up with the Stay Soft and the Murrays. You understand? We grew up with oil sheen. You know, we were oiled properly. Now, you were doing good in the motherland. You had shea butter. They would rub that on your little scalp. But when you got over here, they wanted to save money. So the shea butter was out the window. So dad was cutting your shit with them rusty-ass clippers, gap your shit all up. The whole family's hair is fucked up. Your mama ain't got no edges. She's running around here with no edges and a divestment wig. Your little hairline is fucked up, and now you mad at me. Be mad at your dad, nigga. Be mad at your parents. And congratulate. Congratulate. This don't hate on me. It's a culture thing. It was a part of foundational Black American culture was to really oil those hairlines down. That's a part of our culture. I want you to understand. The foundational Black American family, you understand back in the day when we were growing up, grandma and mama and them, boy, you would be oiled down. You did not go out the house ashy or dry at all. Back in the day, nigga, we grew up when motherfuckers used to put Vaseline all over your body. We leave the house shining like a motherfucker. Hair laid, face shining, elbows and knees oiled down. So we were very well replenished with essential lubricants on our little bodies. Yeah? So yeah, that's why the hairline is robust. We had Sport and Wave, all that stuff. Yeah? So we're not knocking your culture, Ubuntu, but just don't hate. You got to understand how your family was on some hater shit. They wouldn't send you down to the brothers at the barbershop. They wanted to keep you away from the Akata. The Akatas would have got you nice, brother. You would have been sitting like me. You dig? I'm 70 years old almost. I'm an old player. I just look very good for my age. I'm very old. Nigga, I got my ass whooped in Selma. And my hairline is still looking robust and beautiful. So that's what it is. But anyway, can we get to some teachings today? Let's get to some stuff here. Let's get to what we need to get into on tonight's broadcast here. How many folks we got in here? I'm not seeing any numbers here. Okay, there we go. I'm seeing the numbers now. Yeah, we couldn't leave the house if we weren't oiled up and greased up. Oh man, we were nice and lubricated as kids. You know, that's a part of our culture. Yeah? See, Ubuntu couldn't get lubricated up. See, they needed that oil. They needed every piece of oil and And lubricant they needed. They needed that to fry chicken, fry fish, oil the car, oil the tools. They needed every drop of oil and grease in the house. So it was a little different. Y'all were trying to cut corners. But it's okay. It is all right. But again, by the way, I hope everybody gets the book, Foundational Black American Race Beta, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everybody gets the book. It's available right now at Amazon. Let's get into what we're going to talk about tonight. Hit the thumbs up button, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the like button. We got a lot of stuff we're going to get into tonight. A lot of things we want to touch on. Fam, there was a situation, and I'm not going to show the clip. There was a little black child. This was it Nebraska, Omaha, Nebraska? And I don't want to show the clip. It was a black child and a little boy. He had special needs. I think he was autistic. He was the only black kid in class. And he was being bullied by a white boy. Pushing him around and all that old stuff. And nobody at the school did anything about it. It was in Omaha, Nebraska. And let me see if I got the name of the school. See, stuff like that, black folks, we're going to have to get back into a position where we're going to have to produce justice for our children, especially for these vulnerable babies out here, especially our little special needs children, because a lot of times they're very vulnerable to white supremacist attacks because the white supremacists, they stay on code with each other. They stay on code. This was and this was in Norman, Oklahoma. Alcott Middle School. And I'll play a little piece of the clip. I don't want to play too much. This is it right here. Okay, this is the kid. I'm not going to play the audio, but the white kid is in there with a hoodie on, just pushing this black child, and nobody's doing anything. All the other students are just sitting around. Everybody's on the white supremacist code. And from what I understand, the administration at the office, they didn't do anything. They were talking about specialized learning. What'd they say? They didn't do anything. They say they've been picking on the kid for a while. So my thing is, I wonder if this kid is adopted. The black kid is adopted. I'm trying to get some information here, but I know this is in Alcott Middle School in Norman, Oklahoma. Family, do we need to call that school to see what's going on? Family, I advise all of us to get on code and call that school and see what's going on with this situation, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know too much about it, and I don't know if this kid is adopted, because we see a lot of that too. When we see children, like the only black kid in a class, a lot of times they are adopted by white people. So they're very vulnerable in these situations. And then the school don't do anything about it. And that's a part of white supremacist culture. They all get on this sick little perverted code where they don't punish nobody. Now, in the comment section, I want y'all to understand what the people are saying. There's a lot of white people in the comment section talking about, oh, this is horrible. Oh, man, if that poor kid needs a friend, man, he can be my friend. He can be my buddy. You see a lot of comments like that. Let me tell you something. This is them still being on code. All of this stuff, oh, man, that's horrible. Oh, man, that's just so messed up. And let me show y'all some of the comments. Hold on. I want y'all to see what you don't see, though. Hold on. This is the original post. There's some woman named Maya put it up. Okay, it was autistic 6th grade boy. So in the comments of this, let me go through. I hope he's okay and gets removed. This breaks my heart. But let's not forget, hold on, there's somebody explaining. Yes, this kid is a bully and his behavior needs to be addressed, but let's not forget that hurt kids hurt kids. Ain't no telling what he's going through. Oh, Lord, they explaining. Oh, boy. I've been assured the administrators are looking into it. I'm taking them for, there's some representative right here. Hey, I got a ticket for Joshua and his mom to come to our football game. Oh, we have a lot of this type of talk. As a special education teacher, this makes me absolutely sick. One kid helped defray the situation. I can't believe more didn't help. What can I do to help lift Joshua up? Okay, you see, most of the comments are like this. Oh, poor Joshua, this is so horrible. Oh, poor Joshua. Oh, if he wants to come and eat at Olive Garden with me and my family, we'll look out for him. Oh, poor Joshua, poor Joshua. I'm going to tell you what you do not see, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you what you do not see. You do not see one single solitary comment that says the white kid needs to be punished. Not one. Not one. I did not see one comment on punishing that white kid. This is how they stay on code, ladies and gentlemen. That's the white supremacist code, and black people need to learn from that. Black people need to learn from that. All of them are talking all of this. Oh, let's hug him. Oh, poor Josh. Oh my God. Oh, that's horrible. Well, hurt kids, and we don't know what's going on, and we need to talk, and we need to kumbaya, we need to sing, but nobody's talking about punishing the white kid. They are on code, ladies and gentlemen. All right, even the ones who's supposed to be sympathetic, they stay on code, and that is part of the white supremacist code. You do not punish white people for harming black folks, especially white children. I talk about that in my book, Foundational Black American Race Beta, how white children never get in trouble. It ain't never about punishing a white kid. When a white kid does something, well, we got to look at everything else. We got to look at the system. We got to look at the administrator. We got to look at everything. Let's all sing and let's kumbaya. But it's never punish the white kid. Now, if it's a black kid was bullying somebody, oh, juvenile detention. Oh, man, stricter laws of punishment. 3-strike laws. Oh, we need to jail them early. Put them in jail at 6 years old, like that white supremacist woman down there in Tennessee was locking up 6-year-old black kids. 6-year-old black kids were going to jail in goddamn Memphis. I think it was Memphis. It was some part of Tennessee. And that white supremacist woman resigned. Boy, when it comes to black kids, it's all about punishment. It not only is it about punishing the black kid, punish their mama. Who raised this nigga to do all this? We need to punish the parents. The parents need to go to jail. Let's get Kamala Harris to do it for us and lock the parents up if the kids are acting up in school or not going to school. It's all about punishment when it comes to us. Ain't no confusion. Ain't no kumbaya. Let's all get together and hug. It's all about punishment. And dumb niggas be going along with it. When it comes to us being punished, y'all niggas be sitting up, yeah, that's surely is true. He need to be punished. But they stay on code when it comes to punishing each other in the white supremacist society, the dominant society. I want y'all to understand that. And they've been doing that. They just had that documentary, and I've been talking about this, about Emmett Till. They keep talking about, oh, how horrible Emmett Till. This is so horrible. Oh, what happened to Emmett Till? This is so horrible. Oh, his mother is so strong. All the black people who were nonviolent are so strong. We need to all get together and march in kumbaya. What they never talk about is punishing Carolyn Bryant. Carolyn Bryant, who's still alive from what I understand, the woman who set all of this off, who lied and admitted she lied. And not only are they not punishing her, while they're doing all this kumbaya talk, they quietly close the case. That's a murder case. Murder cases aren't supposed to be closed, especially when some of the suspects or the potential suspects are still alive. But they closed the case talking about all the suspects are not here no more. That's the thing. They'll wait until everybody dies and then start talking about non-justice. They'll wait till everybody is dead and then say, oh my God, what happened 60 years ago was so horrible. Man, if they were alive, man, we would throw the book at them, but everybody's dead, so we can't do nothing. So they wait everybody out before they start complaining, talking about some damn justice. That's another con game. But the white woman is still alive. Carolyn Bryant is still alive, and they ain't gonna do a damn thing to her. But they're sitting up here making documentaries about some damn Bill Cosby. They done made another documentary about Bill Cosby. We need to talk about Bill Cosby, that Kamal Bell, whatever his name is, that unfunny dude. I don't want to hear about no damn Bill Cosby. They're talking about jokes he made in the 1950s. I don't want to hear nothing about that shit. If we're not going after Carol Bryant for her setting off what's known as the modern civil rights movement, I don't want to hear shit about no damn Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby is innocent, by the way, because there were several people proven to have lied on him. If we're going to play that game, you're going to have to get everybody. And black folks, you're going to have to stop going along with off-code anti-black behavior. Y'all niggas are going to have to get called out when y'all play that game. Kamau Bell. Ain't he married to a white woman or some Asian woman or something? Yeah, didn't Biden close the case? Biden, he stays on the white supremacist code. All you dumb Biden sexuals out here who's trying to vote for Biden. But ladies and gentlemen, they stay on code. Not cool. Black folks, if y'all were part of that Bill Cosby bullshit, not cool. Leave Bill Cosby alone. And black folks, no, you don't play that game. If they're going to stay on code with Carol Bryant, we need to stay on code too. I'm not going to throw Bill Cosby under the bus for no white people. And Bill Cosby has been proven innocent. They had to throw his case out because of the lies that were thrown at him, the false rape accusations. Bill Cosby has never been convicted or arrested for raping anybody. And the one conviction of sexual misconduct or whatever, that was thrown out too. Leave Bill Cosby alone. Now this is racial targeting at this point, and niggas got to stay on code with that and stop going along with the white supremacist agenda. Because if y'all are not going after Carol Bryant, shut the hell up about Bill Cosby. I don't want to hear nothing. And black folks, be on code as far as that's concerned. See, right now, if you notice, I've been seeing a lot of these civil rights shows. I've been seeing a lot of these civil rights TV shows. And before I get into that, speaking of on code, when a white person gets harmed, and I'm going to give you a great example out here in Los Angeles. A white girl got stabbed working in a store. Some random crazy Negro allegedly just went in there and stabbed a woman who was working in a store. Boy, they shut the city down looking for that nigga. They found that nigga the next day. White woman got stabbed. Boy, they found this nigga. Boy, and in this shows, they got all types of surveillance that they don't tell you about. Let me tell you something. The way they find people so fast, let me tell you something, family. They don't talk about this publicly because they don't want people to be paranoid, but they have all types of advanced technology. Let me tell you something. When a white person does something to a black person, boy, they act like this is the 1500s. Oh, we don't know where they are. We don't know what to do. We just don't know. We don't know if we can solve this case. Just like these white supremacist ass people, when they swatted my house with that assassination attempt, they tried to get me killed in my own home. They know who the white supremacists were who did it. Law enforcement knew exactly who they were. The dudes were making videos online bragging about it. And I come to find out some of these dudes were working with law enforcement. So the police knew who it was, but they're telling me, they come telling me they won't be able to solve the crime. They walked in the door saying they won't, well, crimes like this are very hard to solve, so most likely we're not going to solve it. What kind of shit is that? They walked in the door telling me these people tried to make an assassination attempt on me, and they're going to come in the door telling me they won't be able to solve it. I mean, nigga, that means you in on it. Fuck you talking about? But let me tell you something. The minute a black person harms a white person, all of a sudden, well, they know how to find them the next damn day. That's because, boy, they use all types of satellite technology, street light technology. They got all types of facial recognition technology that they don't want to tell the public about. You understand? That's how they can find people so quickly. They know how to find criminals. They know how to find people. They got secret lights and cameras all over the place. So this black dude who stabbed this white woman, well, they found her the next day. Found him the next day, I'm sorry. They found him the next day, very easily. And another situation happened. A black girl, 16-year-old black girl, she was found dead, and they dumped her on the side of the freeway. Let me find out her name real quickly. Let me look her name up. Poor black girl. They got her. They found her on the side of the road. Her name was Tione Theus. All right. Now let me show you the headlines. And I told y'all this is what they do when black women or black girls, when they get killed, they put them on trial. And this is the article. They got one of their black bootlicks to write it. This is the black girl. But this is how they try to act like they're fake woke column. Can we mourn Breonna Kupfer? That's the white girl who got killed. We mourn Breonna Kupfer But what about the black girl dumped along the 110 freeway? Okay. But then watch this. Watch what they slip in the article. Watch this. Tiana, hold on. Watch this. Watch this. I told y'all this is what they do. They objectify black women and black girls. Tiana's killer, on the other hand, could have easily been someone she knew. The teenager, who her family described as vibrant and intelligent, also was no angel. A few years back, she experienced a crushing emotional loss leading to trauma, flirtations with the street life, and run-ins with the law. Now, LA Times ain't shit for putting that in this article. I told y'all that's what they do when it comes to black girls. Don't let them run the whole black girl magic shit. They have the same contempt for black girls as they do for black men, family, and they tried to pawn it off on the family as if they're just reporting what the family said. They didn't have to print that. They chose to print that. And let me tell you something. They steer those type of questions to the family and then act like it was the family's idea to put that in there. See, they did that to me. They tried to do it to me. When they came here, when these white supremacists tried to get my ass killed, they sent a reporter here, an Asian reporter, who was trying to steer some questions, to steer answers out of me. She was like, well, Tariq, this situation, this is very insane. I mean, the police are here, and, all police aren't bad, are they? And, I know there's a lot of activism going on, but, would you forgive? And she started asking me stuff like that. And I'm like, no, there's some white supremacists who tried to get me killed, man. This was the act of a white supremacist group. I kept using the term white supremacist. She kept trying to steer me into kind of being light on the police, and she was trying to steer the narrative, and I was catching on to what she was doing. I'm like, no, ma'am, this is some white supremacist shit right here. So with the family, they were probably like, well, your daughter got killed. Now, what was she into any kind of trouble or anything? And the black family's probably traumatized, so they're like, well, yeah, there were some things she was into. Yeah, she kind of got in a little trouble. Oh, so you're saying she wasn't an angel? Well, yeah, I guess you could say that. But she kind of ran away. So they took that. The reporter was like, oh, the family says she's not an angel. That's how they do it, man. That's how they do it. They steer the questions and then pawn it off and make it seem like the family brought all that up. That's what they do. That's a con game they do, man. There's absolutely no reason for them to sit up and say that this girl who got killed, well, she wasn't no angel. Yeah, they always run that forgiveness bullshit. Well, do you forgive the killer? I mean, are you a Christian? Well, what do you say if the killer was here with you now, and you being a Christian? Would you forgive the killer based on your Christian beliefs? Well, I guess I'm a Christian. I guess, I would, but I still want justice. Oh, okay. The family says they're forgiven. They forgive the killer. They're slick, dude. These propaganda tactics, this is what they do. They sit here and they flip this shit and run propaganda, man. To sit up here and this black girl getting killed like that, a 16-year-old black girl, to sit up here and say she's not an angel. This shows the deceptiveness and how degenerate the white media is. And I don't give a damn if you use the black reporter. Again, like Neely Fuller said, don't go for the shadow boxing. Yeah, and I tell you, the reason why they do that, ladies and gentlemen, because most likely a white person killed her. That's not something that black folks would do. Black folks, ain't nobody gonna do that. Sounds like a white person or a white Hispanic did that to that girl. Let me say it again. That sounds like the type of crime that a white person or a white Hispanic did, and that's part of the code. You're never supposed to really punish a white person for harming a black person. You understand? So saying she wasn't an angel is them using code. Well, she brought the killing on herself. She brought that on herself. She was doing something she wasn't supposed to do, so she's responsible for her own murder. That's the narrative that they have to push, ladies and gentlemen. The white media ain't shit. And we have to understand that, ladies and gentlemen. But I was watching something, speaking of propaganda, And another thing, with Dr. King's birthday last week, the holiday for Dr. King, you've been seeing a lot of propaganda pieces. They keep trying to flip the civil rights narrative. They keep pushing all of the non-violence talk. Here was a news clip the other day. I want y'all to catch this. And then they got some church reverend bootlick to kind of co-sign some of this stuff. But look at this. Look at the way they talk about civil rights injustices, and they're blaming black folks. Listen to this. Hold on.
Celebrates Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. The noted civil rights leader was instrumental in the changing of U.S. policies that often demoralized and ostracized black people in the country. We talked to local church leaders who have also taken up that fight. Reverend Dwight Fowler of the United Christian Ministry says things like drugs and guns are hurting the black community, particularly young people, and it's time to find solutions.
Okay. Now you saw that, you see that trick? They talk about civil rights, which was black people fighting against white supremacy. The civil rights movement in the 60s was black people fighting against white supremacy. And then the white reporter flipped it on some black leaders and said, well, black clergy people, they said the real problem is drugs and guns in the black community. And they want a solution for the black people harming themselves. See how they flipped that? Yeah, Dr. King fought against white supremacy, blah, blah, blah. But the black people today says that the real problem is guns and drugs in the black community and what can be done as a solution. And then they get one of their church Negro bootlicks, who they give a couple of crumbs to for their little church nonprofit or whatever. And this Negro's afro, hold on, let me go back to this. Get some random Negro to act as the spokesperson for black people. Hold on. Look at this Negro and his funny
local church,
his afro hairpiece. Hold on.
Church leaders who have also taken up that fight. Reverend Dwight Fowler of the United Christian Ministry says things like drugs and guns are hurting the black community, particularly young people, and it's time to find solutions.
It would be safe to say that rather than to attack the person or the people, we need to attack the issue.
What's going on with this nigga's fro? Dude, where did they get this nigga? This nigga has on a stormtrooper helmet. My dude's fro is a beast. Is that an afro toupee? My nigga fro is a mug. My nigga got a Jim Kelly wig on. Damn. Hold on.
So that we can find out what is causing the problem and then seek to reach resolve.
My nigga got an afro, a bayang, and a shag in the back. God damn.
Dr. King would have...
Okay. I got to go back to Afro Man. My nigga fro. My nigga got the fro and the shag in the back. This dude, boy, looked like a member of the damn Dramatics. My dude, where did they get this Negro with this goddamn fro? Lord. Are one of those documents on the back wall his barber license? That nigga looked like one of them barbers from the late 60s. Damn. All right, but that's the con game, ladies and gentlemen. That's the con game, to sit up here and switch the agenda and blame black people. That's part of the game. They switch the agenda and blame black folks. See, we got to start calling out these agendas, ladies and gentlemen. We have to call these agendas out. Speaking of agendas, and I put up this tweet the other day. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Everybody hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Family, don't you hate when you're watching television shows and you're enjoying the show and then they crowbar an agenda into the show? The show Power, especially book 2, they do that a lot. And the last episode was very good. It was a very, very good episode. And thank goodness they did not crowbar no bullshit agenda stuff in there. That's what made it good. They didn't crowbar an agenda. See, that crowbarring of an agenda, that killed Empire. Empire would have been a great show that would have lasted for a long time if they just didn't inundate the shit with crowbarred agendas. And Power, and 50 and Courtney all of these people who Courtney Kemp, all the people who write the show. Look, I understand that y'all get your messages from the top brass. You have to crowbar the agenda in there because they have to put agendas into black shows. Fight back against that. It kills the momentum of the shows. Oh God, it kills the momentum. Family, I hate, I'm watching a show, it's good, and then right in the middle, when the show's getting good, the very next scene is two niggas hunching each other. Just out the blue, and they do it ambush style. Because they know that I'm not gonna give no spoilers, I'm just telling you how they do with these shows. They know that black folks will, and just the viewers, will kind of tune out if they saw it coming. That's why they have to ambush you with the shit. That's what I don't like about it, because they know that they're ambushing you with it, because they know people don't really want to see it. They know good and well people don't want to see it. That's why they get you into the show, you're into the storyline, and then somebody's like, man, look, I got to go sell this kilo of cocaine. Oh, wait a minute. I just got a text. Before I give you that kilo of cocaine, let me make a run real quick. And then the next scene, motherfucker bent over with baby oil on his butt cheeks. What the hell? The fuck? Yeah, The Shy does the same thing. You watching The Shy, it's real gangster, it's getting good. Then all of a sudden, the next scene, a chick with a big strap on, hitting somebody with a strap on. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. God damn. The fuck? But Power does that, and it kills the momentum, dude, because you see, it don't have nothing to do with the storyline, and they just crowbar the shit in, like, damn. And there's never a build-up to it. That's why you know it's crowbarred in. Yeah, Lovecraft did the same thing. I'm watching Lovecraft, I'm into it, then niggas start blowing each other. Whoa. Hold on, let me go. I got to go make a run real quick. And then all of a sudden, he on his knees sucking another nigga off. What the fuck? Yeah, Power does that, and I hate when they do it. See, with the Tariq character, see what they do? They build up to the sex scenes with him. It plays into the storyline. With the Tariq character, they showed the sexual chemistry with him and the women in the show, so it's a build-up, and it ties into the storyline. That's why it works. It's a build-up. You see, oh, damn, he might smash that, he might not. So it's a build-up. It ain't with the dudes, it's just, bam, look at these niggas going at it. Come on, man, I want to see this shit. Damn, I don't want it. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing, man. God. And they do it ambushy, man. It be ambush. Yeah, Drew. Oh, when I see the Drew, whenever they show the Drew character, now they know not to mention him. They don't even mention him, because if they mention him, they know that some bussy action about to pop off. Okay, yeah. When I see Drew scenes, I start preparing myself. Oh Lord, is he gonna do some gangster shit or some moist shit? What is he about to do? I'm cool. But another thing with the Power show, now I have some questions about that. And by the way, speaking of Power, I think the character Ghost is still alive. I think at the end of this season, they might reveal Ghost is alive. That would be fly. That would be some fly gangster shit. Yeah, I think the Ghost character is still alive. But one thing about the Tariq character, my nigga, and I want why is he trapping so hard and this nigga ain't really got shit to show for his trapping? When you look at the Tariq character, why is he trapping so hard? This nigga's selling all this dope and taking all these chances. He's getting locked up. He's almost getting killed. He's getting extorted low-key, and he lost custody of his sister. The nigga ain't got no car. So when I look at the character, from a practical sense, thinking like a hustler, why is this nigga trapping so hard? He ain't got it. He's staying in a damn dorm with a roommate. Why is this nigga trapping so hard? And ain't got shit to show for his trapping. You understand? He got to pay all these crazy lawyer fees. Nigga, I'm like, dude, you got the same problems as a nigga who worked for Amazon or something, brother. Why are you trapping this hard? You know what I'm saying? Really, you got to murk niggas. Why, at the end of the day, from a hustler's perspective, Nigga, why you taking all these chances? You ain't rolling, you ain't got no ride, you ain't really got no tight crib. Your money is funny. You got to pay lawyers all the time. You're losing custody of family members. Nigga, what are you trapping this hard for? Nigga, get a square job. Nigga, you do better working at the mall. Yeah, and the trust fund, when does the trust fund kick in? Yeah, my nigga's hustling backwards, man. When you look at it from a real hustler's perspective, this nigga's not really doing that good as a hustler. Ain't it time for him to get out the game? Yeah, nigga, you might as well square up, dude. Damn. Brother. Nigga, being in the game, you're supposed to get something out the game, man. The minute you ain't getting nothing out the game, the game is more detrimental than beneficial, get out the game, dude. You got a bunch of niggas trying to kill you, niggas trying to set you up, niggas pinning cop murders on you, niggas pinning all types of murder. You got to kill the school professor and all of that for what? And then you ain't got no money. You giving the lawyer the money. Y'all got to hit licks. And man, dude, get a job at Del Taco, my nigga. You might as well drive for Uber Eats or some shit, dude. Get you a car, get you a little car, and start driving for Postmates, my nigga. Because the trapping ain't really working for Tariq when you look at it. You ain't getting nothing out the game. Yeah, nigga, you trapping out of a dorm? Come on, bro. Now his gear is fly. He got fly-ass gear, but nigga, come on. But I digress, ladies and gentlemen. But family, the main topic we're talking about today is, family, does immigration benefit foundational Black Americans? Because right now, the Democrats are suffering. The Democrats have run this game where they want to push, speaking of agendas, they're trying to push all of these other agendas. And the name of the game is to trick us into going along with the agendas that they push. And foundational Black Americans are just not going along with the agendas. They keep trying to run the immigration thing. Like, hey, Black folks, y'all need to push the immigration agenda because immigrants are people of color just like you. And Black people have realized, hey, they're not just like us. You have all these other groups who come over here with anti-Black hatred. They come over with anti-Black hatred, and also they try to point out the Black immigrants. Well, there's Black immigrants too. And then when we say, hey, wait a minute, they don't count, because when they do something positive, they go out of their way to distance themselves from foundational Black Americans. Yet when they do something negative, they dump their garbage off on us. Case in point. Let me show you an example. And I'm going to keep driving this point home. This Black woman named Sheila Serfilis McCormick, she became a member of Congress. And they put this up here. These random Black folks. Now, she was born in New York. She was born here. Because, see, a lot of folks, when we start saying, hey, we're foundational Black Americans, folks be trying to act like foundational Black Americans. Hey, I was born here too, just like you. But when they do something positive, all of a sudden, Sheila McCormick becomes the second Haitian American in Congress. Oh, she's Haitian now. Oh, boy, when it's something positive. Oh, she's a Haitian American. She ain't like us no more. It ain't like us no more. Which is fine, but I just need you to keep this same energy. If you want to go that route, that's fine. Also, keep the same energy. Okay? Because this is the problem. When it's something positive, and I keep pointing this out, y'all always want to distance yourselves. You always want to be like, oh, I did something positive, and I did it because I'm not like all of those niggers. I'm different. Okay. So when the same Haitian Americans out here robbing, killing, stealing, trapping, own them too. Because out there in New York, a lot of these crimes that we see, all of these high-profile crimes are done by Caribbean Americans too. All right? Don't call us divisive for pointing this out, because if we're divisive, you're divisive. No, you're not going to dump your trash on us. The dude who shot the girl at Burger King up there in New York, some random crazy nigga shot this Hispanic girl or whatever. She was working at Burger King. He went in there and shot her. And they're running around calling him African-American or an African-American suspect. No, when he starts talking, he has a Jamaican accent. No, he's Caribbean. A lot of those Caribbeans out there committing those crimes out there in New York. Own that. Own that too. Take your riffraffs too. Do not dump your trash on us. I'm tired of people getting their trash and dumping it on us. You take all your gems out and then separate your gems and all your trash. We got to own your trash. I don't want to do that. Take your trash with you. Please stop dumping your trash on us and hollering about we're divisive because we don't want you dumping your trash on us. Let's be real. A lot of stuff, truth be told, with immigration, unfortunate, and we got some good brothers and sisters who immigrated here who ride with us. Let's be clear, we do have some riders. Unfortunately, we have so many people who dump their trash on us, and trash has been dumped on us for the last 50 years, and we really have to call that out. We really have to call that out. Out there in New York right now, it was some black dude, I think he comes from an immigrant background, who killed a cop out there, killed some white Hispanic cops. And boy, they're talking about getting tough on gun violence in New York, meaning they're going to start trying to target black people. Oh, we got to do something about gun violence. Oh, we got to do something about gun violence. Okay, if you want to do something about illegal guns, start attacking the Asian immigrants who import those illegal guns here. Okay? If you want to do something about drugs, start targeting those Asian immigrants who import all of that damn fentanyl all over New York, all over Los Angeles, all over the country. That's where the fentanyl is coming from. That's where a lot of the illegal drugs are coming from. A lot of it is coming from these Asian ships. A lot of the guns are coming from Asia. Let's be real. When we talk about a lot of trash being dumped on foundational black Americans, a lot of trash comes from a lot of immigrant societies. We got to understand when a lot of drugs and violence started hitting black society, a lot of that was coming from immigrants coming from the Caribbean mostly. Let's be real. Especially in New York, a lot of that violence, the shower posse in D.C. and New York, they were bringing a lot of the violence. The shower posse, those Jamaican cats. They were bringing a lot of the violence. You've had black drug dealers. You had black folks trapping, but there wasn't a lot of violence associated with it. Out here in Los Angeles, for example, in the 70s, you had people like Tootie Reese. A lot of folks don't even know about Tootie Reese. He was the one who really introduced crack to the streets. He got it from the Bay and brought it down here. There wasn't a lot of violence associated with the Tootie Reese regime. Even Freeway Rick, and Freeway Rick learned the game from Tootie Reese. Freeway Rick, his regime didn't have a lot of violence. You understand? Yeah, now the Alpos, and he was a Puerto Rican dude, and he was a damn serial killer, basically. You understand? Let's keep it a buck. Yeah, a lot of the Belizeans out here in L.A., a lot of violence coming from the Belizean camp out here. Now, there were some niggas out here, they were knuckling it up, but a lot of the shooting and all of that stuff, a lot of Belizean cats were involved in that stuff. Yeah? Out here in L.A., we're going to keep it a buck. We have to understand a lot of people have dumped their trash on foundational black Americans. This is why it's been very hard for a lot of us to get on code. A lot of people have dumped their trash on foundational black Americans. You dig? Now, a couple of years ago, this woman who was a Jamaican immigrant, she responded to a tweet of mine, and I just saw this today, but this was in 2019. And I want to read what this immigrant woman said in response to a tweet of mine. And it still applies today because we still hear this narrative today. Her name is Ann C. Bailey. She wrote this article on her website. She's a so-called activist. Hold on. Her name is Ann C. Bailey. And she's like, why black Americans should care about immigration in 2019 and forever by Monet Schultz. I don't know who that is, but hold on. In June 2018, let me make this a little bigger. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Let me take it down a little bit now. Hold on. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me get this together. All right. Hit the like button, hit the thumbs up button. All right. Okay, I made it too damn big. Hold on. Let me get it together, guys. Damn. All right, this should be better. All right. In June 2019, while scrolling through Twitter, I exchanged words with the well-known black activist Tariq Nasheed regarding the topic of immigration after he tweeted the following. I tweeted, and I've been saying this for a long time, Black Americans, another serious question. What the hell are you voting for immigration for? Name one single solitary benefit Black Americans receive from immigrants coming here and getting elevated status over you. I can get a list of ways it's worked against blacks. And she responded with curiosity. Curious, how have black immigrants been placed over black Americans? He responded with his own question, asking how have black immigrants helped black Americans, to which I answered in a series of tweets, citing everything from Afro-Caribbean heritage founders of hip-hop to the role black immigrants played in increasing the black population of the 70s. Ma'am, the old immigrants started hip-hop lie. Ma'am, no. No, ma'am, we've already addressed that. No, immigrants did not start no damn hip-hop. No, they didn't, and I'm not going to even go into that again. We've already broken that down several times. The immigrants did not start hip-hop. Every single element of hip-hop was already here, done, and created by foundational black Americans. They did not start hip-hop. They did not create hip-hop. The same old lie. Here we go. All right, and then she doubled down on it. She doubled down. She started talking about the solidification of hip-hop culture is credited to the Zulu Nation, a group spearheaded by Africa Bambaataa, the son of immigrants from Jamaica and Barbados. Africa Bambaataa was inspired by King Charles, who was also originally from Jamaica, and Grandmaster Flowers, who grew up. She tried to be deceptive because from what I understand, Grandmaster Flowers is not Caribbean, but he grew up in predominantly West Indian Flatbush, Brooklyn. Okay, stop it. Kool Herc was also a big influence in the work of African Bambaataa, and he immigrated from Jamaica at the age of 12. Family, stop. Stop with that. Immigrants created hip-hop. We done broke that down so many times. They did not. They came over and started playing funk records. They came over and started doing dances that foundational black Americans created. The graffiti black Americans created. Rhyming over beats, foundational black Americans created it. We created all of that stuff. All right, so I don't even have to go into that again. But let me go read some more what she's saying. The same old lies. All right, let me go into some more of the lies. Hold on. All right. Mirroring, hold on, let me go here. All right. Where we at? All right, where's this? Mirroring the impact on hip hop, black immigrants fundamentally had a positive impact for black people in the United States. How? Black immigration assisted in populating the U.S. population, adding 17% growth in the 90s and at least 20% in the 2000s. Okay, how is that working for us? Adding more niggas and more mouths to feed, how does that work? That's not a benefit, adding to the population. How does that benefit us? More people eating off us. More people pulling up to the table with no tangibles, eating what little tangibles we have. That's not a benefit. Yeah, we've added more niggas to the table. Okay, how does that work for us? Okay, we here, and we black. What kind of bullshit ass, what kind of benefit is that? They can't even give you a real decent benefit that makes sense. The fuck does that mean? Whereas more of us over here, and we black, so there you go. That's why they can't give a benefit, guys. They cannot get, because there is no real benefit. That's what we've been trying to tell you. There is no benefit. We here with you. Okay? They got this thing where we're supposed to be glad because they're here. What do we need with off-code niggas over here? Because y'all sending a bunch, back in the 90s, we started seeing a bunch of off-code niggas coming over. Now let me read some more. Hold on. Let me read some more of this. Wait. Let me read more. Hold on. Yeah, they can't give you a benefit because there ain't really no benefit. And they know this. So they got to cobble together some bullshit. Hold on. The conversation surrounding immigration has bubbled to the surface ever since the Trump administration's attack on civil liberties. Stop all that. Okay. This leads to a conversation of black immigration. A small portion of enslaved people, actually 5%, were distributed to North America. Now, I've said this many times. This is actually true. I've said this many times. People who are actually brought over from Africa it's smaller than 5%, by the way. I'm thinking it's really around 3%. I keep driving this point home to people. Only a small percentage of black people brought over from Africa in the slave trade were brought to North America. A lot of black folks don't understand this. We've been taught that every one of us came over from slave ships from Africa. Most black people were already here in the Americas as black aboriginals. It's very difficult for black people to kind of get this in their heads. And we did mix in with the African population, but many of us were already here. We got to drive that point home. That's what makes us very unique. All right, let me read what else she's saying here. While the majority of people of African descent populated Latin America, the Caribbean, and South America, to disregard the experiences of black people throughout the diaspora feeds white supremacy. Whoa! Disregard? To disregard you coming over eating off us? No, that's entitlement talk. What she's saying, and this is the bullshit narrative, if we don't take on their cause, well, we're being like the white supremacists. No, nigga. We don't owe you nothing. Fuck out of here. What kind of bullshit is that? To disregard you? No, handle your business. We're not obligated to take on your damn cause. We're not obligated to take on the cause of everybody in the diaspora. Y'all damn sure don't have a space for us over there. What the fuck you mean? Is it white supremacy when y'all don't give us no land over in these African and Caribbean countries? Is that white supremacist too? Y'all don't give us no land over there. Y'all don't open the door for us to get instant or easy access to dual citizenship. Y'all don't do nothing to open the door for us in these African and Caribbean countries. Is that white supremacy too? That's a projection. We don't owe y'all nothing because you ain't doing nothing for us over there. See, they get to talking crazy. They get this crazy ass entitlement mentality when it comes to us. Like we supposed to sit out here and take all the knocks and bruises for you so that you can get over here cooning it up. No, ma'am. It don't work like that. Hold on. Let me read the rest of it. This bullshit ass crazy entitlement that these folks have. Like we're supposed to just jump out the window for you. Hold on. This America First notion of Black America serves as a fulcrum that encourages the violent experiences of Black Americans by refusing to unify Blackness while embracing xenophobic ideologies of the United States. Although there are critiques to be made on both sides regarding the relationship between Black Americans and Black immigrants, people of African descent are stronger in numbers. Kiss my ass, because y'all get over here and get your own enclaves. Don't do the we're stronger in numbers thing. And the minute we fight to get you over here, you set up shop over here. All of a sudden, the minute you get something popping, hey, I'm Ghanaian American. Ooh, I'm Ghanaian. Oh, I'm not like the niggers over there. You're the first one to differentiate yourself from us and distance yourself from us. You understand? You're the first to do that. To distance yourselves from us. Y'all go out of your way to distance yourself from us. You understand? Hold on. You go out of your way to do that nonsense and shit on us when y'all get here. Y'all shit on us when y'all get over here. So yeah, y'all not going to try to shame us into taking on your cause so that you can go over here and start buck dancing when you get over here. Let me read some more of this stuff. Hold on. All that xenophobia nonsense. I would also like to note, hold on, that deportation has been a form of state violence to use to place fear into marginalized populations. Marcus Garvey, here they go with the Marcus Garvey, legendary for his focus on Pan-Africanism, was deported to Jamaica on mail fraud charges, which many believe were untrue, and a misuse of the law to make Garvey an undesirable alien. A more recent case of this was a London-born rapper, Shia bin Abraham Joseph, known as 21 Savage, who was arrested by ICE after critiquing the treatment of immigrants at the border. Okay. Now, first of all, Marcus Garvey, the people, according to John Henry Clark, who turned on Marcus Garvey were Caribbeans who were in his own camp over here. All right? It was foundational Black Americans who elevated Marcus Garvey in the first place. Marcus Garvey was elevated 100% by foundational Black Americans. Not only did the Caribbeans in the Caribbean did not support Garvey before and after he went back, before he left, and then when he went back, they still didn't support him. It was foundational Black Americans supporting Garvey. When Garvey was over here, it was Caribbean immigrants among Garvey who was feeding information to the FBI who turned on Garvey, who helped him get deported. It was Caribbeans who undermined Garvey. And when he went back to Jamaica, they elected a white man in a political position over Garvey. Garvey was so disgusted with Jamaica, he left and went to Britain. He said he ain't never going back to Jamaica. The cooning was just so off the meter. All right? So don't throw Garvey in our face. We were the ones who held up the mantle for Garvey. Foundational Black Americans. All right? Let me read some more what this woman was talking about in her article. All right, don't let them run this game on us. All right? Hold on. About our common humanity. What about the Black Ecuadorians, the Black El Salvadorians, and the Black Mexicans? There are currently 600,000 Black undocumented immigrants in the U.S. from several countries in the Caribbean and Africa. And even if there weren't, our common humanity should be, we all need to recognize the need for compassion, please. When some Black Americans echo this Black Americans First narrative, they fail to recognize the saying, first them, then it was us. They're trying to tie us in the Nazis, okay? The League of Nations turned a blind eye to Italy's invasion of Ethiopia in 1935, which led to the Italian-Ethiopian War. On May 4th, 1963, Haile Selassie addressed the United Nations where he cited this event as complacency on behalf of the League of Nations. He believes this led to the dehumanization and concentration camps of the Holocaust. This fool is trying to compare us to the Nazis by saying, hey, we got to look out for ourselves first. She's going to try to compare us to the Nazis as foundational Black Americans. Stop it. Stop it. Here they go quoting Dr. King. Martin Luther King Jr. at a time when civil unrest in America reached new heights declared injustice everywhere, anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. We are caught in inescapable network of mutuality tied in the single garment of destiny. Whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. Because y'all are the ones who come over here after we fight for you to be we're all types of Akatas and you all different from us. Y'all send all of your coon mammies over here. Miss me with all of that. We're all in this together. We're all in this together until you get over here and get around white folks. And then y'all send these type of folks over here. That coon mammy who sit up here talking about how black folks are ugly and she got to get her some hot white guys. This woman right here, this Tracy Barbie, she's Ghanaian. She comes from a Ghanaian background. Her real name is Tracy Arma. Her parents are Ghanaian. She's a Ghanaian. She comes from a Ghanaian background. This divestment wig little mammy who's over here doing slave play relationships with all these white men. This mammy right here with the buck teeth who's getting into slave play. This is what they send over here and then try to shame us talking about we all in this together. Fuck out of here. And y'all send y'all mammies over here who can't wait to start buck dancing. They send their buck dancing mammies who can't wait to come over here and stab us in the damn throat. You understand? Miss me with all that we all in this together. Miss us with all of that nonsense. Miss us with all of that. Talking all that we all in this together nonsense, dude. And we sit up here and fight for everybody. They play that, come on, we don't be xenophobic, nigga. Martin Luther King, we all in this together. We all got to fight. You don't be like a Nazi, xenophobic. They try to shame us into supporting them. And then after we support them, they send this over here. We get this. Here we go. After we support them, this is who they send over. We get these niggas. All right? We get Fruity and Fit. Or Fresh and Fruity. Either one. That Myron Gaines guy. And speaking of him, I done talked about him a couple of weeks ago. Boy, we done unearthed some more stuff about him. This Myron Gaines, this Sudanese coon who gets over here talking greasy, not just about black women, but foundational black Americans, period. He's up here caping for white people. The minute you say something about a white person, this nigga has to cape on for white people. Boy, we done unearthed some stuff on this guy. This Myron Gaines dude. All right? This Myron Gaines guy. We done found pictures of him all booed up with white men. This is him all booed up with zaddies. These very homoerotic pictures of him and white men. And boy, the pictures get worse. Boy, hold on. Boy, the pictures get worse. There's one picture here with Myron Gaines. Look at what his white buddies say. This is him all in bed with some white dudes, some very homoerotic stuff. And the white man, look what the white man wrote. Happy birthday goes out to my boy, Amrul Fudel, that's his real name, leaving for Georgia, then Texas. I'm going to miss my loud black buddy. So this is him getting into some buck-broken slave play with white men. So yeah, y'all send over your buck-broken coons to us. Y'all send over all your buck-broken damn coons to us. You see? That's what y'all send to us and then want to shame us into supporting this nonsense? These niggas can't wait to get over here and throw us under the bus and get up under a damn zaddy, the women and the men, and then try to shame us into supporting them. Just like what I played that clip last week. They were talking about, oh, black Americans got it so good. Talking about, well, black Americans, boy, y'all foundational black Americans need to travel. Y'all need to go to where we're from. Man, ain't no running water. You'll learn how to appreciate everything you got. That's the problem with y'all. Y'all don't appreciate how lucky you are. You black Americans don't appreciate how lucky. This is a come up. This ain't no come up for us. Like I say, our family built this joint. We built this thing from the mud. This ain't a come up for us. This is something that we built, family. Well, where I'm from, y'all gotta understand, nigga, there is no running water. There is no food. We have to walk 10 miles to get water in my village. So, we don't have opportunities like you niggas here. So you niggas don't take advantage of the opportunities you have. Nigga, we create the opportunities that we have. And we still have to fight the white supremacists to get the opportunities that we're supposed to get. Because let me say this, where are my immigrants in here? Let me stop another falsehood that they like to promote. Family, I don't want to hear that whole bullshit about how in your country, in Africa and the Caribbean, ain't no food and ain't no running water, ain't no clean water in your village. Family, that's a crock of bullshit. That is a crock of bullshit. All of this stuff about we need to stop complaining about white supremacy, because that's what the narrative is. We shouldn't complain about white supremacy because it's so good over here. We're eating, we got clean water. So we shouldn't complain about white supremacy because they really got it bad. Let me tell you why you got it bad. You got it bad because you ain't fighting white supremacy. There is clean water and there is food in your village, all over Africa and all over the Caribbean. Y'all stop letting them tell that lie. Don't tell me ain't no clean water in your village. You know it is. I done been to your countries. Let me tell you something. I done been to your countries. I done been all over Africa. I done been all over the Caribbean. Let me talk to you. Let's start talking truth here. There's plenty of clean water and food in your village where you're from, over there in those countries. Black folks shouldn't be walking around starving and falling out from starvation. There's plenty of food and plenty of water over there. You know why I know? Because the white people are over there drinking the damn water. The white people who go to your goddamn village and your countries over there, they ain't falling out from starvation. There's white people who live over there. You have small groups of white people who are eating and drinking very well. They're not falling out. They're not drinking the cholera-filled water. They're drinking clean water. The Asian people over there are drinking clean water and eating good, fresh food. The small group of Asians and whites over there are living and eating perfectly fine. Why are the white people and the Asian people eating so good and all these millions of black people are running around falling out for starvation? Because you ain't dealing with the damn white supremacy over there. You're sitting up here instead of dealing with these people who done hoarded all of the good resources. You sitting up here turning your vitriol and anger on other black people on some stupid ass tribalism, and you want to bring your tribalism over here to us. Instead of dealing with the white supremacists and the wannabe white supremacist Asians over there, you sitting over there, boy, those Akatas 3,000 miles away. Oh, those Akatas don't understand the opportunity they have. Oh, I cannot wait to get to America to show those Akatas how to do it. No, nigga, there's plenty of food and plenty of water over there. You're just sitting up too cowardly to get it from the goddamn white supremacists. I've seen it with my own eyes. That's the difference between you and us. They tried to play the water game on us by saying y'all can drink from these inferior water fountains while we drink from these. And black Americans, foundational black Americans said, you know what, white mommy, white daddy, fuck all that. Black Americans said, fuck that. We'll burn this bitch down. We all gonna be drinking the same water or ain't nobody gonna drink no goddamn water. That's how we roll and we made it happen. That's why you can come over here and drink some clean fucking water, because foundational black Americans made it happen. We didn't accept the shit you were accepting over there in those countries. We didn't let them sit up there and hoard all the resources while we out here dying and falling out in the damn street. We said, fuck that. We said, the hell with that. We all gonna drink from the same water fountain and we gonna shit in the same toilets. We done playing the dumb game where we get to sit over here with the bullshit and y'all get to eat up everything that we help build. We pay taxes, so we'll burn this bitch down or you're gonna have to share in some of the public amenities. That's all it's gonna be. And we made it happen. Stop running around talking about ain't no clean water and food in your village. Yes, it is. I've been over there and I drunk the clean water with the white people. I'm sitting next to the white people. We eating and drinking good. I done been to South Africa. Where's my South African family? Dude, I done been to South Africa. I done sat up there. I done went to the townships in them shanty towns and I stood in there. I stood up in disbelief. I'm standing there watching all the black people living in these tin houses, these shanty houses that's cobbled together with streams of cholera-filled water. They cooking all types of mystery meat on the grill. And I'm standing there with them looking directly across the street at the white neighborhood that's all clean, fresh water, fresh food. And I'm looking at all the Negroes around me like, what are y'all doing? I'm looking at the Negroes over here. Why are y'all sitting here drinking this filthy water in this township and all the fly shit is directly across the street and you niggas ain't got nothing to lose? I'm there in disbelief and it's 20 times more you than them. What's going on here? I'm looking at them like, come on, South Africans, talk to me. My South African brethren, I'm looking at y'all real funny. Because I'm looking, if that was us and we were living like this, ain't no clean water and all the fly shit is across the street, guess what foundational black Americans are going to do? We getting that fly shit across the street. That's why y'all don't want us over in these countries, black folks, because y'all know we go over there and get it. We're 12% of the population, and we know how to get it. There's only so much suffering we gonna take. We gonna start getting it. Foundational Black Americans are not gonna be over there. You set us over there, and we know we got a bunch of black folks as backup, and there's a small handful of whites and Asians eating up all the good shit, and we sitting over here with nothing to lose. Plus, you got all the diamonds and gold and all of that stuff, man. Please. We'll show you how to make it happen. We're going to get that. We're going to go get that. The ski mask way or however we need to get it. We'll go get all of that. See, y'all ain't getting it over there, ladies and gentlemen, my African brothers and sisters, and we're going to have a real talk tonight. We're going to have a real heart-to-heart talk. The reason why they can go over there and do you like that, because of that goofy fucking tribalism that don't work no more. All of that tribalism that y'all hold on to, that shit don't work. And y'all still holding on to that goofy ass tribalism that y'all should have put aside a long time ago. That tribalism don't work. And then what happens is y'all come over here bringing that same tribalism, and then we check you on it. Oh, nigga, you being xenophobic. No, don't bring that shit over here. You better come over here and help us against this damn white supremacist. Don't come over here and start bug dancing. That's why we check you. Don't come over here and start talking about we need to get over slavery. Nigga, you can go back home with that bullshit mentality. You in our way. But stop telling that lie that there ain't no food and water over there. No, the white people are drinking and eating very well, and it's only a handful of them. So what does that mean? That means that you are dealing with white supremacy over there, and you refuse to attack it. You refuse to attack white supremacy. And if you're not going to attack white supremacy there, you damn sure ain't going to attack it here. You come over here looking for a white ass to kiss. And that's the problem. We're telling you what the issue is. That's why you can eat and drink over here. The white supremacists here, they're the same as the ones over there. Let me tell you something. Our white supremacists are not any different than yours. The white supremacists all around the world are the same. They do what you allow them to do. White supremacists will do what you allow them to do. They would love for us to be living in shanty towns over here. They would love for us to be drinking filthy water, just like in Flint. And you see black folks made a big international fuss about the water in Flint. All right, remember, they tried the same shit in Flint, and it was black people on the grassroots who made a big international fuss about the water in Flint. We're not going to play that dirty water shit. Because the minute they start letting us drink dirty water, all of a sudden, they're going to start degrading all of our other living conditions. So we start checking that early on. We don't stop fighting. They have not broken us psychologically. We're going to keep fighting their ass. The minute they start playing the water game with us and trying to put us in dilapidated housing, we say, oh, no. We'll burn this whole bitch down if we need to burn it down. But you're going to stop with this water bullshit. We're going to get some clean water up in here, or we just going to turn the hell up. Then they'll get some act right. You understand? We, as foundational Black Americans, the only difference between us and them, we are the minority over here, and we'll still stand up against the odds. I don't want to hear no excuses from our brothers and sisters over there in the diaspora when you're the majority. You're the majority, and then you ain't got shit to lose. That's the thing that kills me. You are the majority with not a goddamn thing to lose. See, because they got you psychologically. Conquering a person psychologically is worse than doing it physically. See, with us, they got us physically. They got us physically confined hard. And the globe is a whole confined space. But they have us physically confined. They don't have us psychologically confined. You understand? Over there, there's more people who are black, but psychologically they got you. That's why such a small group can dominate millions of people. They have to get you psychologically in order to do that. There's a reason why y'all sit up here falling out in the streets hungry and thirsty when a small group of white people are sitting up and Asian people are sitting up eating and drinking all the damn food. That's a psychological damage there. That's a psychological domination. And then you sitting up here putting up huge statues of white Jesus everywhere. That's your spirit broken. And you're still holding on to bullshit tribalisms. See, y'all got to stop being scared to put in that damn work. See, y'all want to come over here to us. See, the only difference is, see, you want to get over here to us because, see, we didn't put in the work so that you can eat and drink good. You're not eating and drinking good because of the kindness of white people. I want to tell all you people from the diaspora, you are not eating good and drinking good because of the kindness of white people. They saw that you were better than the Akatas. No, it's because foundational Black Americans made it happen. We were the ones who said, no, y'all not going to have us fucked up in the game. We'll wipe this whole shit off and start over if we need to. You understand? So let's get off that bullshit. Don't ever let them run that whole game. There ain't no clean water. No, there's plenty. You see, but when we do all the fighting, when we do all this stuff to help get folks over here, ladies and gentlemen, when we do all of that stuff, and they call us xenophobic, and we sit here and we say, hey, we're gonna bring our brothers and sisters over here to try to get reinforcement. We're gonna help bring brothers and sisters over here who's gonna help us fight against white supremacy. And every time we do that, unfortunately, recently, y'all start sending this type of shit over here, right here. Y'all start sending that right here over here. Y'all flooding us with this. Lou for Negro. Not Lou Ferrigno, Lou for Negro. Y'all start sending big, moist, buck-broken coons over here. This is what y'all send us now. Is this motherfucker gonna fight some damn white supremacy, ladies and gentlemen? Family, is this gonna help us fight white supremacy? Come on. This is why your village ain't got no water, right? This right here. This is why ain't no water in the village for the black people. Because niggas boochie popping. And look at the brother in the back, though. This is Roscoe's out here in L.A. This is Roscoe's in L.A. Hold on. Look at the brother in the back. Look how he looked. Look at the brother right here. Boom. Augusta, that bussy wind hit him. He's trying to eat his food, and Augusta bussy wind hit him right in the face and threw him off. Come on, man. Come on, family. Come on, family. Let's keep it a buck. Old John Coffee Cakes out here busting his bussy open. John Coffee, not John Coffee, John Coffee Cake. From the Green Mile, that's John Coffee Cake. Out here smelling like booty and jollof. Come on, man. That's what y'all sending over here. Shout out to everybody sending money to the Cash App. Much respect to you guys. A lot of folks are sending money to the Cash App. Cash App is KingFlex818. Much respect to everybody sending money to the Cash App. KingFlex818. That's the Cash App. KingFlex818. But yeah, man, look, psychologically, they got a lot of our brothers and sisters over there. That's why all that cake soap and all of that shit. You're over there worshiping whiteness, putting on cake soap left and right. And speaking of that, I be seeing these makeup tutorials. Have y'all seen some of these makeup tutorials where you got a lot of these sisters from over there from Africa and the Caribbean? They be doing these very dramatic makeup tutorials. And boy, it's kind of scary. Boy, it's kind of scary, some of these makeup tutorials and these damn transformations. Oh man, some of these transformations are kind of scary. Hold on, look at this. Wait a minute. Have y'all seen that? I've been seeing these a lot. People be sending me these extreme transformations, and this is kind of scary. I think this is deceptive. There's one thing about, there's one thing with putting on makeup, and then there's another thing with just being deceptive. Some of this stuff, do y'all think this is cool for being just this deceptive with the makeup? Some of this is deceptive to me. Hold on one second. Look at this. Hold on. Hold on. Now, some of this is goddamn deception, man. I can't co-sign this. Hold on. Let me play this. Hold on.
What do you do on those days that you don't feel that confident or fearless
Hold
or
on.
powerful like you do out there?
Pretend.
Fake it?
Yeah.
Until we make it?
I mean, why not? It's even
Okay,
hard
okay.
not to sleep.
Okay, and I've seen this woman, hold on. Okay, I've seen this woman do a lot of videos like this. Now, I've seen a couple of women do stuff like this. They do these extreme makeovers. Now, people trying to beautify themselves, that's one thing, but damn. Now, that's deception right there. Now, that I don't know. No, I can't co-sign that. Now, when y'all do that, if you look that different from your goddamn makeup, I can't co-sign that because that's too deceptive, man. The women, if y'all doing that type of shit, I think there should be some kind of legal penalty for that. Yeah, why her teeth so yellow? Did she make her teeth that yellow? Ladies, come on. I understand a lot of ladies like to put makeup in them, but come on now. Some of this shit, man, we're going to have to get some laws about this shit. Ladies, if y'all doing dramatic ass transformations like that, you looking one way and you looking extremely dramatic, no. Because that's deceptive. That's like a dude, ladies, you meet a dude and he put a sock in his pants. He at the club walking around with a sock in his pants and you looking at him like, oh damn, I'm about to get it in with this nigga. And then you go home with him and that nigga whip out a Vienna sausage. You're going to be like, oh hell, this nigga tricked me. Same thing with these makeup tutorials. It's too much. Come on, ladies. Don't trick niggas. Enhance your look. Don't paint on a whole fucking look. Somebody says she used the filter. No, I've seen her do some other videos, her and another chick, and they do these extreme makeovers. No, ladies, don't do that. Don't do that, ladies. That's not cool. That's goddamn deception. You can't be all beautified with your makeup on and nigga take you home and smash and that makeup come off and you looking like Ronald Isley under the fucking makeup. That's deception, ladies. Don't do that. We're going to have to start getting a crime bill for that type of shit, ladies. You do that. You tricking niggas with your makeup. You do a nigga like that. You walking around here with your teeth yellow and then you done put some shit on your teeth or whatever. You done changed your look this dramatically. You done went from this. Ladies, and you going from this to this? No, that ain't cool. Somebody said it's a filter. I don't know. But no, you can't come in the club looking like this. I'm about to smash, and then I wake up and you this. And not trying to hate on the sister, but damn, just let me know what I'm dealing with, ladies. If you do that type of shit, I'm going to find all the niggas you fuck with, and then I'm going to get with them niggas, and we're going to file a class action suit on your ass. That's what we going to do. We're going to sue your ass for pain and suffering. That's not cool at all. Every nigga you fuck with, they should be a class action suit against your deceptive ass for tricking niggas. Don't do that. That's so not cool. Yeah, makeup is supposed to enhance. If you're a whole different person, that ain't cool at all, man. Fuck out of here, ladies. Come on. That ain't cool. Yeah, y'all doing all the contour. I've seen women do that. Women you gotta learn how to do makeup and y'all be contouring your nose and all that shit. Man, no. Not cool at all. Don't trick niggas. But some of these ladies, another thing ladies be doing too, another thing, some of y'all be old as hell and still look good. Y'all don't be telling nigga your ages. Y'all don't be telling dudes how old you are. That's another thing, which is a good and a bad thing. I put up a video earlier. This somebody's grandma, this woman, I think she might be like in her 60s or very close to 60 years old. So she's a grandmother. I think she's an actual grandmother. This woman fine as a motherfucker. She got mad body on her. Let me play that clip of this sister. This sister got mad body. Hold on one second. Where's this sister right here? This sister right here. Hold on. Let me play this clip. This sister right here. This sister, and from what I understand, she's Afro-Caribbean. She's Panamanian. Hold on.
Pretty face, no way.
I don't want to play that song to get a strike. Hold on. This woman right here. This is somebody's grandma. Good fucking grief. Man. Hold on one second. This woman right here. Hold on. Wait.
Always. She could be a
Okay. This woman right here. Okay, Granny. Granny's going to get something done to that Fanny. She playing around. I don't know who grandma that is. Your grandma going to find what she looking for. One of these niggas out here. Come on now. Somebody find grandma. That motherfucker looks good. She looks good. Somebody said she had a tramp stamp. That's a fine motherfucker. For somebody who's like a grandmother pushing 60, somebody's grandma gonna get flued out. Ladies, Granny, you fuck around and find out what's in these streets. Out here throwing that dunk like that. All right? Somebody grandma playing games out here gonna fuck around with one of these real ones. And they're gonna knock your hip loose. Grandma gonna be at home in the buck. Somebody gonna have them legs up in the air with the water on her knee acting up. Come on, Granny, you keep playing with niggas out here on these internet streets. That's somebody's fine ass grandma. That's another deceptive thing too. See, at least she let her hair grow out gray, so you can see that she's older. See, a lot of these women they put on a weave or they put on a lace front, so you don't see the gray hair. So a lot of women be 60 something, sometimes 70, still looking like they in their 30s and 40s, be tricking niggas. All right, ladies, that's another thing. Y'all don't be tricking niggas out here. Y'all need to let somebody know. Don't be giving niggas your club age. Some of y'all still look good. And y'all be out here getting at young niggas. And don't be telling niggas how old you are. And, you know, niggas need to know. Because y'all get shit popping, and then this nigga fuck with your hysterectomy scars or whatever, and your back start hurting, and he need to call somebody. He need to know who to call. Ladies, let niggas know how old you are. Yeah, I know you still fine, but give a nigga an idea of what's going on with you, just in case some medical problems pop up. Ladies, because that lady, you can tell a nigga how old you are. That don't mean the nigga still ain't gonna hit it. Now that lady right there, if I was single, because I got my queen, but that lady right there, even though she pushing 60, whatever, she would get hit from the bike. I just need to know what I'm working with. We just need to know what we're working with. Like, just in case you have a stroke, we need to know what to tell the medical team. You know, we need to tell them about your medical history or something. Ladies, let niggas know. Don't be out here lying to niggas telling them you 29 and your ass is 78. Let somebody know what's going on with you. We know you look good, but we gonna smash. I told you, I done dated women before, and they wouldn't tell me how old they were. And I had to find clues. I had to look around their house to look for clues on how old they are. Like, damn, Gladys, how old are you? I don't tell my age, baby. A woman never tells. Okay. You want some wild Irish rose? Oh, how old are you? They start giving clues. Oh, they start giving clues. You start looking around their house. You got to find clues on how old they are. You go to their house and you see a Mahalia Jackson church fan in the house. One of them church fans with Mahalia Jackson on it. Whoa. Hold on, Mildred. How old are you? Hold on. Hold on, lady. Hold on. You're not telling the truth, Gladys. She got a damn Mahalia Jackson fan. What y'all know about those? It had Mahalia Jackson on one side and Martin Luther King on the other side. Nigga, how many of y'all remember them? Y'all might not remember though. How many, nigga, you old school than a motherfucker. Nigga, tell me if you fucking with an real old school one, hold on. Nigga, how many of y'all had this fan growing up now? Y'all see this in our house. If you see this in our house, you're dealing with an old school one right here. What y'all know about this? If you see this in our house, hold on, you're dealing with a veteran right here. Hold on, what you doing with this fan in your house, woman? She got with the funeral home number on the back of it, nigga. You dealing with an old school one right there, nigga. Nigga, you go see a bingo game sticker, one of them bingo game stampers in the kitchen. Whoa, how old are you? You start looking for clues in the house. She got a whole jar of peppermints on the dining room table. What you doing all this peppermint in here? Hold on. How old are you, ma'am? Her ass, no. You know she old school. She got some butterscotch candy in the house. Is that butterscotch? How old are you? She got a whole bucket of butterscotch in the house. Oh, that's old school right there, nigga. You're dealing with an old school one right there. Let me tell you, if you're dealing with an old school chick, you go to her house, you about to smash, and you go in the living room, you see a sewing machine. Nigga, she got a sewing machine in the living room. Well, what? Hold on, Gertrude. How old are you, baby? Wait a minute. I'm dealing with a veteran. She got a damn sewing machine in this bitch. She sew clothes from scratch. You know you dealing with an old school honey dip right there. That's a bad mama jamma. She got a sewing machine in that bitch. Nigga, go in her cabinet. Start looking at her cabinet. She got some castor oil in her cabinet, nigga. That's old school right there. She got some castor oil and some suppositories. That's old school. Uh-oh. Come on, Ethel. Uh-oh. Yeah, she got some plastic on the couch, ma'am, and you smashing it on the couch, and your thighs and balls are getting stuck to the damn plastic on the couch. Like, damn, Mildred, this pussy is good, but my nuts keep getting stuck to the plastic. Can we do another position? Let me hit it from the back. This plastic is killing my balls. Well, I can't move the plastic, baby. This furniture's for company. Well, bitch, I'm company. Let me hit it from the back. Damn, Gladys. You know you dealing with old school, nigga. You go in her cabinet, you go in the under her sink and see a fly swatter, nigga. Old school as hell. She got a fly swatter with the wire, not the plastic one. She got a fly swatter with the wire handle, nigga. If she got a fly swatter with a wire handle, that's some old school pussy you dealing with, nigga. That's a real one. You hitting that pussy and she got a pot of fish grease on the stove. That's old school right there, nigga. She got a pot of that fish grease. That's a real one. That's an OG. Nigga, if you fucking you at her house and she has a bundt cake bowl in the dishwasher in the sink, a bundt cake bowl. She still make bundt cakes, nigga. What you know about a bundt cake, nigga? She got a bundt cake bowl in the damn sink. Boy, you got you a real one. Nigga, you got a real one. Nigga, she got a damn rotary phone in that motherfucker. Nigga, you got you a real one. Nigga, you hit that thing from the back. You hit that from the back. Hold on. You go over there and hit that thing from the back. And then you got to call an Uber. You hit that from the back, nigga. And you smash. And then you got to call an Uber. And like, babe, I got to call an Uber. Where's your phone? And the shit be like, hold on. You got to call Uber. Like, it sound like this. How do I use this, Gladys? Hold on. I never used the phone like this before. How do I click over? Nigga ain't never used a rotary phone before. Nigga don't even know what a rotary phone is. Nigga, if you got to dial a rotary phone to call Uber, that's some good pussy you done had, nigga. Man. So ladies, y'all tell niggas how old you are. Let a nigga know. Niggas are still hit. Just let us know what we're working with. Nigga, you know she old school as hell when she still got phone books in the house. She got an old rotary phone with a phone book next to that motherfucker. That's old school right there, nigga. She got a phone book and a rotary phone. Nigga. Anyway, let me get up out of here, man. Let me go check on the wife and the kids and everything, guys. We got an ultrasound we got to do tomorrow, so I got to get up early. Anyway, y'all, that's been real. We've had a great time chopping up game on tonight's broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. Glad to have everybody here. Go get my book, Foundational Black American Race Beta. Go get that book, Foundational Black American Race Beta, on Amazon right now, ladies and gentlemen. Go get the Arutasussi t-shirts at arutasussi.com. Thank you for everybody contributing to the Cash App at KingFlex818. Go get the new buck-breaking NFTs at OpenSea. The link is below, ladies and gentlemen. You guys have a prosperous week, and I will holler at you guys this Wednesday.